Cha-chan! It's working! Just literally had to close Streamlabs and open it back up again, and it worked. The meal stream, how unexpected. I know, right? Okay. Are you not gonna join us in the chat, Junekoh, or are you going to stay silent? I mean, I know you have to set up a whole program and stuff to actually do your voice, but you know, if you don't want to, I don't mind. Anyway, let's form this group. You're unable to speak today? Oh, okay, that's fine then. Wait, I need to I need to connect to the internet. Why am I forgetting this? I don't want to have to go through all this spiel again. Let me go back. I don't know if you guys did any... Well, I know Any wouldn't have done any planning for this, but did you do anything, Guild?
Nope.
Okay.
I cannot lie. Nope.
I guess if Junekoh finds the shiny route / Curlier, then I think they should get it then.
Yeah, Junekoh said they planned everything, so that's alright.
I know, right?
We just have to trust in them.
I came in fully prepared.
I shall do what I can to get the shiny.
Yeah, he tried to help me before, and, you know, it didn't work. He was late, and he felt really bad about it, and he was like, we're gonna get it, but I ran out of time, unfortunately. So he's determined to get this for me. Honestly, for a agent of chaos, I think he is very helpful.
You see, even if I find one, you can have it, because I don't really need it.
Look at this. A group of violets. Well, I'll have you know, I love my reptilian Pastago lizard just fine. He's truly the superior one.
Yeah, to be honest, I also like the Corridon mod.
I mean, why wouldn't you? He's perfect. He's a derpy lizard and I love him. I'm just gonna up your user volume, Any, cause you're a bit quiet.
Okay.
Are you just naturally soft-spoken?
Yeah, I am, I think. Don't Guildsins and I look kind of similar?
Here's Abso. Yes, it's a group of cuties, alright. So, Junekoh, what's the plan? Right, my game audio is a bit slow. I'm just gonna... It's weird. It's weird like that. Pay it no mind. Oh my god, it's still slow. Yeah, for whatever reason, the audio lags sometimes. I don't know why. Audio's still a bit slow. Normally just lifting the switch out of the dock and back in works. Normally. It's not working. My trick is not working. Oh no. Isn't this fun? North Providence Area 3.
It's where the ferry Kingston member was.
I don't know, my Switch is very hot for some reason. There's probably a setting that was on it originally that I don't have on this one. Maybe that's what the problem is. The most scuffed stream I've bared witness to and love it. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, don't mind me, guys. I'll get this to work. It'll work eventually. Always does. I don't know, maybe the game is only 30 FPS, maybe? Gosh darn it. It's so annoying. The scuff just keeps scuffing and scuffing and scuffing. Oh, I don't doubt Sane would love this scuff. Does his Switch dock have this issue too? Because let me tell you, normally just lifting it out and then normally fixes it, but no, clearly not today. Clearly not now. Maybe just resetting the Switch will help. Wow, this is super scuff. I wish I knew what was going on, why it's doing this, but... I'm gonna sleep it, take it out, put it back in, and try again. I'm wondering why the delay is only by like a couple of seconds.
I used to have the same problem with my capture card. I don't know what I did, but I fixed it.
It really is kind of weird. It really... You know, it'll randomly work, I'll bet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually turn the switch off and then turn it back on and see if that does anything. I mean, it's the dock, isn't it? It's really the dock that has the issues. I think it's literally just how the HDMI, like, decodes the audio. I think. This is just the worst. Ah!
It's still doing it.
Yeah, I'm like 2 seconds out with the audio. I don't know what the problem is. Is that delay an issue to you guys? Is that amount of delay fine? It's literally like a second.
Yeah. Maybe we can try it with with the delay and see if it annoys someone.
It's kind of weird why it does this though. Okay. We shall try it like this, and if it still doesn't, you know, if it bothers people, I mean, it's gonna bother me, obviously, being the streamer. I want it to be perfect. Oh, Queen Jenna. Oh, raid. Oh, thank you. Welcome, raiders. Yeah, unfortunately, you're gonna have to bear with me today because I'm having audio issues with my Switch. It's really annoying. There's like a 1-second delay between the audio. I hope you guys can just bear with that, because it's really bothering me. Oh, thank you, Logan. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, we're gonna try again. I'll try and find out what it is next time we stream this, because obviously I hate this. I hate my life right now. But, you know, we'll make the best of what we have. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Thank you. Kenoto5, yes. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the raid. Thank you. Now, hopefully, we can get this shiny hunt officially started. So, for those of you who've joined the raid, my name is Emil Hart. I am a femboy alchemist in training. And I am suffering with the scuff really bad. I really wish I knew what the issue was so I could resolve it quickly. But you'll bear with it, right, guys? Alright. The group is back together again. No, don't bully me. Please, Venti, please. Don't bully me. Ouch! Bunked again. Why must you do this to me? So unfortunately, Junekoh cannot join the chat, so I think we should introductions. Any?
Okay, I'm Annie, and I draw. That's basically it. I'm not a real VTuber, and there's not much going. I just draw.
And he's a very good artist too. Bard Venti, could you put a link to his Twitter for me? So anyone could go and see what he's doing and what his art is like. So, Guild, you next.
Hi, my name is Guildsins. I am a sheepdoggo pupper VTuber. I'm a variety streamer, so I play everything and anything, and I suck at video games.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, a number of VTubers are like that, though. I mean, you've seen me struggle. You saw me struggle today in Slime Rancher.
A little bit.
Alright, so Area 3, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure Junekoh's on the map anyway. Just gotta remember, the map is wide. Excuse me. So, Area 2. East Province, right? The Levincia Lighthouse, I believe.
No, North Province. Area 3. He said.
I thought that was Area 3. I don't know. We need sunlight for them to appear. Is it going nighttime even? Right, okay. You're stuck?
Nope.
Okay.
Looks dark.
Oh, it looks dark.
What is it?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I misheard you.
Yeah, that's alright.
Okay. So, how have you guys been doing today, raiders? If you're still here, of course. I do know some people join a raid and then leave after like 20 seconds, but you know, it's understandable. I mean, if you end up raiding someone you're not really you don't have a chemistry with, then you know, I can understand that. I should see him on the map anyway, shouldn't I? Wherever he is.
North Province. Area 3.
North Province, Area 3. Alright, that place. Considering all the time I've spent in there, you think I'd know what it's called by now. Lest we forget the Chansey the Chansey training area. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
I am here, hello!
Wait, are my arms kind of scuffed? Can you look at
Yes. Yes, you have a broken elbow. Yeah, because that always happens. Always happens. Don't worry about it. You're right, bad Pokemon Center anyway. It's free healthcare.
Ouch. Okay.
Oh, there you go. I think you fixed it. No, sorry. Nope.
Not really.
No, not
No,
fixed.
I didn't.
Completely broken.
Oh no. What do I do now?
Wait, where's Guild? Why aren't you here, Guild? Where are you? Are you training? Oh, there you are. There you are. Behind me. Of course you are. You're always behind me.
Okay.
Very nice. So it's certain actions. I'm fine. You are not. Daytime is almost here anyway. It's daytime now.
Alright. Very nice.
Let me just make sure. No, I don't want to change out the winter uniform. It's still winter. Why would it not be in the winter uniform? It's winter. See. Oh. I thought I was gonna fall. I'm on the table. No, Koraidon, get off the table. Alright. So how about you guys? How's your days been?
Other than having to go to work in like 2 hours, pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You don't really sleep very much, from what I've gathered from talking to you on Discord.
I don't. I'm lucky if I get maybe 3 hours a day.
That is not healthy. You do know that, right?
Yeah, it really is not.
I know, but work.
Just don't work. Ah,
And then you
I
stay up
wish.
just to collab with me. But aren't you on holiday? I thought you said you were on holiday.
Oh, that was over like a week ago.
Oh, okay. That seemed like a bit short to me. So right, we're just waiting for Junekoh to make the sandwich to allow us to get the shiny Ralts, Curlier, Gardevoirs to appear, so that hopefully we can find a shiny one. Yeah, I did a stream with Guild and Junekoh on Wednesday, and it ended up being a prep stream because, you know, we were not prepared at all, and we didn't have what we needed for the sandwich. But that's where Junekoh is awesome, because he's actually done and got the Herba Mystica we need, so that's great.
I tried, but the raids are hard.
I know, right? It's quite funny, though, because I've been doing the shiny hunting, but I need to do the second round of gym battles, and I literally just checked out one of the gym battles, and they were still level 65, and look at me.
Yeah,
Look at
just
me.
did them today, right before the stream.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I haven't done any of the second gym battles.
Well, from what I've seen, they're literally the same level as the champion, so... Yeah, it's probably gonna be... Unless they get higher level as you do more of them. I don't know how that works. I'm pretty sure they'd all be the same level, though. Hold on. I am one with you, Junekoh. I am one with Junekoh. Alright then, so we're all set now. So that should be all the, Alright, let's go have a look. Where are the... Let's go. Whoops, no, wrong button. Wrong button. Alright, let's go. Let's go shiny hunting. There you go. Ah, there we go. Oh, there's Ralts here too. Oh, that's cute. Although they're only available in like one square, aren't they? Aren't they? Wow, you murdered that family. Absolutely murdered them. But why are there only so many? Oh, there's another one. There's another family. Oh, now they're gone. Bye, 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 family. Unless someone just went out and murdered them. But I would have thought they'd have literally only been that type of Pokemon. Is that not how the raids work? Well, there's a Ralts and it's gone. Maybe Junekoh's murdering them all as I get there, and it's literally like, where are they? Where are they disappearing?
I think it's some weird mechanic where you have to participate in making a sandwich, so that the effects are also on you.
Oh, so I need to follow whoever actually has the sandwich effect then.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I get it.
Entirely sure. That's also why all the rods and Gardevoirs only appear where Junekoh is.
Yeah, it's kind of weird though, because I've literally been following him, and then still some of the other types spawn in.
Yeah.
It's very weird, but I'm not gonna question that. So long as the shiny Ralts is here, then, or Gardevoir is here, then I'm fine with that. I mean, I would have thought maybe it would be easier to get the Curlier, but then I can see, like, the Gardevoirs with the little family of Ralts with them, so I can see why that would probably be a bit more effective.
I guess we only have to go this route up and down to see. Because they respawn every time Junekoh's there. But I'm not sure.
No, it's true. Oh, we're going back down? Wait, are we good? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Further upwards.
Oh. He went backwards for a second, I got confused. I'm back. Why are there only 3 of us, though? Where's Guild gone?
I got lost, but I'll find it. I'll find you guys.
Oh dear.
I accidentally bumped into one and it backtracked me.
Alright, it forced you into a battle, I see.
Yeah.
Well, there's some more. None shiny, though. So they're all on this mountain path. I didn't actually think they'd actually be here. Still no shiny. I think we're at the end. We're literally in the rapper's town now. Oh gosh darn it. I don't want to battle you. Go away. Bergmite. I only ever had a Bergmite in a Sword and Shield. That's the only time I've ever had one. That might be the only game they're in though.
I had one in Sun and Moon. It looked really darky, so I needed one. So cool.
I mean, Bergmite is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Did you know that Delibird's sack is actually its tail? I didn't actually know that. Uh-oh.
I did not know that.
I think if you look closely, if you look closely at one, you probably tell. Oh gosh darn it! No, Crabberola, I don't want to fight you. I do not want to put up my dukes, thank you. Only for a shiny route / Gardevoir. That's the only way I'd get one. Those are the only dukes I'm putting up. I mean, at least I got my shiny Orthworm. That was nice.
Yeah, that one took me a while to find.
I mean, in the desert it's easy, because pretty much every Pokemon was an Orthworm. Alright, I didn't actually notice those routes there.
For a moment I thought this little bear is a shiny rods, but no. It wasn't.
I know, it can be a bit confusing.
I think shiny rods is also.
Yeah, shiny routes. Yeah, it has blue. I mean, look at that Delibird. It'll, you know. Can you see it?
Oh.
I just remember getting shown that on Twitter, and I was just like, whoa. And people were like, oh, I wanted it to be a sack of presents. But wouldn't that mean its presents are basically its, droppings? Weird thought, I know, but that's it's just a thought I had when I saw that. It's like, those presents basically come out of its rear end, to put it nicely.
Just has so much fluff it can hide it all. Every present in there.
Yeah, exactly. The fact he has an unlimited amount of them.
Yeah.
He has to be able to produce. I mean, I remember the first time, I never thought of it until I watched the anime episode, you know, the one where they're going fossil digging and Gary finds that fossil and he's like, no, this is actually fossilized Pokemon manure. And it's like, ew. Also, I find it quite funny that this shiny gold boy here is actually Pokemon 1000 in the Pokédex.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's actually Pokemon 1000. That's pretty interesting. It's such a weird Pokemon as well. Uh-oh, Guild got into a... No, Junekoh got into a fight again. Yeah, that Tinkaton. I think it's weird that the shiny version of it is literally just a bronze hammer or something. sorry, Junekoh. Guild, and then he got into some battles by accident.
Yeah.
Well, I needed a Gardevoir for my Pokedex, so might as well just catch it.
Fair enough. I think it's crazy that some people actually go for a shiny dex. That is, like, crazy to me. It's like, you must really love the game to spend those tens of thousands of hours to get every shiny. I mean, I guess it's easier in this game because they're all on the map.
The one that I work with is doing that, and they're like a quarter of the way in.
And how long is that taking?
I don't know. They got the cheats, I think, because they be finding them really quick.
Well, I hope they're not cheating. Where's the sense of achievement?
Because, not even kidding, I was going for one of the shiny ice cubes, the little ice cube penguin.
Ah, yeah.
It took me.
Ooh, a
like week and
Glaceon.
half.
Sorry. Go ahead.
It took me like a week and a half.
Ouch.
Countless hours of suffering.
Yeah, I want to have
Oh.
one of those as well. They're really cute. The ice cubes.
The worst thing though is I found it and I dropped my Switch.
Oh,
I thought it would like shut off, but it didn't.
that sounds lucky. I remember seeing this like video of this guy. He found a shiny Vaporeon on a waterfall, and he nearly fell off the waterfall because he didn't realize it was there. He's like last second saw it, and he's like, he just barely stayed up. It was crazy.
I would quit playing the game if that ever happened to me though.
That is the problem with the spawning in, I guess. Although if you're still here, Queen, that's literally the main part of your name I remember, just because it's such an easy word to remember. Queen Jenna, that's it, yeah. You have Pokemon, don't you? If you're still here, that is. Just a random Delibird. Is that the daddy? Well, where am I going? Yeah, I think if Junekoh just drives straight on, we know that they aren't shiny. The fact that we literally all got stuck. Whoops. Ooh, some snowberries. Ah, they spawn in and then they disappear. They're all disappearing. It's because Juneko's leaving. He's too far ahead. They literally despawn when we get there. Whoops. Ah, shit. I don't want to battle you. You're not shiny. I mean, to be fair, it's my fault because I'm the one who's literally fallen so far behind that we can't actually see them. They disappear when we get there.
I've bumped into so many of the little polar bears. That's not funny. I think I'm the one that's all the way in the back.
Ah, yes. Cubchoo.
That or the freaking little candle dog, because they just pop out of the snow.
They
Yeah.
They are kind of annoying, to be fair. So how long do we have? How long do we have till the herb wears off?
It literally spawned right inside me.
Yeah, I do tend to find that happens sometimes. You're literally just walking along and then all of a sudden, just a tiny creature is like, where the heck did you come from, you little bitch? I didn't want to fight you.
Well, that just happened to me with a whale, so what's my excuse?
Okay, we have 17 minutes left. So is the Herba Mystica ones just basically an increased chance of finding a shiny? Is that one of its effects?
Yeah, probably increased chance of finding a shiny and the speed rate. Psychic movement, I guess.
I mean, I can't help but feel that maybe there's like the curlier on by that lighthouse, so probably an easier chance. Gotta make sure I don't get ahead of Junekoh, because I don't want them to spawn in on me rather than on them. We were better off doing the Flutter main glitch. Oh, we found a mass outbreak of Magneton! Wow! Amazing! Just the Pokemon I want to find! Yay! A rare bone! Alright, there's some more. Nope, not shiny. Nah, that one in the tree isn't shiny either.
It was weird because it was off on its own.
Oh, you thought he was like getting bullied because he was different? I mean, that's a sad part of life, unfortunately. You get bullied for being different. What the? Huh? Gosh damn it! I was nowhere near him though. He literally spawned like 5 foot away from me, and I got into a battle with him somehow. I mean, I have to admit, one of the things I do like about the shiny Ralts line is when you get when you had Mega Evolution, the shiny Gardevoir basically had a black dress, and I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, but so I also had a shiny Gardevoir in X and Y.
Lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I found quite a few shinies in in Sun and Moon without even trying. I literally found 2 within 30 in-game like minutes of each other.
Which one did you find?
The big like water bug thing, the one with the giant bubble for a head.
Ah, I see.
I forget what the other one was, just because that one is such a vivid like Pokemon. It's such a memorable one in the sense that you can remember what it looks like if you can't necessarily remember its name, just because it's so interesting. Wait for me! I'm lagging behind! There we go. It's a shame this isn't like that place where you found where someone found that shiny Tinkaton. I forget who did it. I think it was Junekoh, I think. Was it? Or was it you, Guild? I can't remember.
Oh, it wasn't me.
Yeah, because there was that one area basically around the river where basically only the Tinkaton was spawning. And I was just thinking, there should be more areas like this. Whoa. I love how they're just spreading out, just fanning out. It's like, no, I don't want to. No, you're not shiny. I don't want you. Oh dear. Any and Junekoh got into fights then.
Yeah, they're spawning literally inside us.
Curse King Freak and their lack of polish because they weren't given the time to finish. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if one just appeared and just everyone's like, mine, mine, mine. She jumped it because of how rare it seems to be. Ooh, energy powder. Nice. Oh boy. I mean, I knew they'd be hard to find just because of how big the groups are. You drove headlong into that carnivore there. You just literally ran it over.
Right in front of me.
Just literally ran it over. That was funny.
Imagine Pokemon with GTA graphics. Just see the Gardevoir just flying off.
Are you talking about the remakes?
I mean, no. I'm just saying if you were to hit a Pokemon with your
Oh, I see. And you just yeeted them when you ran them over.
Yeah. Yeet them over. Yeah.
I think you should be able to do that if you're like sprinting. Whoops.
I'm actually surprised you can yeet yourself off a mountain. I mean, yes, they added the little Rotom safe, you know, but
Oh yeah. It's interesting because you can only get that Rotom book catalog from the market, can't you?
mm-hmm.
I just remember seeing them selling it. I'm just like, what? I can get a Rotom of any color, same of any type. It's just a shame I can't actually find a Rotom. Oh wait, they're right by this lighthouse. There's loads of them.
I was gonna say, you haven't found a Rotom yet?
I mean, as soon as I found the shiny, I was just like, yeah, obviously, you know, you want to find where they group together. I mean, it was so easy to get a shiny Earthworm, because as soon as you got the effect up, it was basically nothing but Earthworms.
Mm-hmm.
It was so easy. I wish you could do it. I wish it was easier, like, to find all the Pokemon.
Yeah, I think you can probably change your switch time so that you can get a nice upgrade for rods.
That's what I was thinking about doing.
Yeah.
Someone changing their switch time to get that. And then using the herb for it.
Oh well, it is what it is. We just gotta make do with what we have. Wow, that Cubchee was inside that Sneasel. Could you imagine if like a shiny like spawned on the edge of a cliff and then it just fell off and you'd be like, no, come back, and then it disappears? That would be horrible. That would be pain.
Totally. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm still here.
Shinies that use explosion.
Yep, I found a few shiny Gravelers and they've all used explosion or self-destruct when I found them. Very frustrating.
Yeah,
Well-
try to do a massive outbreak of I don't know what it's called, but the little like rock flower, the new one.
The Glimora.
Yeah. But they like self-destruct.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
I've never actually found
I'm
one
finding that
now.
one.
I've never actually found that Pokemon yet. I don't think.
Really?
I don't think I
They're
found
in
it.
caves.
Wait a minute. I can show you. A shiny one.
What?
I
Eh?
have one.
Oh. I thought you'd found a shiny, not necessarily a Ralts, but just a shiny in general. It's just like, what?
I found a shiny Glimora. I had a offer for them.
Oh, this thing.
I even, yeah, I even got two.
I didn't actually realize that was shiny. I forgot about it. It's blue and purple, the original one, right?
Yeah, the colors are switched.
I love how we've literally just gone off and Juneko's just left us behind.
Yeah. I found 3 of them. The
Oh
first
god,
one was
Magnemite.
gold, so okay. But I got this so it's fine.
Well, oh yeah, everyone gather up on the Pokemon Center. Yay!
United Junekoh.
Honestly, I can sort of understand why people like Miraidon, but there's nothing... I just find Koraidon adorable, just because it seems like it's not like a machine. It's literally just a cute lizard doggo. That and Professor Sada, I have to admit. Professor Sada partially was sold me on Scarlet.
See, maybe on the DLC, you travel to the future.
There's no guarantees we'll be getting DLC for this game.
Well, there is that one section of the map that's like blurred out. So I have a feeling.
Oh,
That's gonna
gosh
be
darn it.
DLC.
Yeah, and I think there were also some leaks for product Pokemon.
But you say that, but at the same time, there was that one place as well, wasn't there, where you could, that, like, house you can't get to in Sword and Shield. It looks like it's important, and then it turns out to not be important. It's like, no, we just forget it. Me and Gil got lost. Hello? Alright, we're resuming.
There's some here, so they're around the corner.
Yep, found him. I mean, yeah, the Isle of Armor and stuff was pretty interesting. I also love that you could go there at any time and it basically, you know, it had scaling levels depending on how far into the story you were. Why couldn't they do this for this game?
See, I like the fact that they added more Pokemon to it.
Yeah, I see that, yeah. I did like the fact that there were more Pokemon.
They also made late game Pokemon available. Island of Armor. Which is nice. I was able to get a Cramorant. The blue bird.
5-minute warning, guys, 5-minute warning. Are we actually
See,
not...
I'm so sad. Oh, go ahead.
No, after you.
No, I was gonna say I'm actually sad that all Pokemon aren't in the game like they used to be.
I know. At the same time, though, 1,000... That's gonna take forever to finish the Pokédex. And it seems kind of weird that, you know, you'd have all the Pokemon in one region. I mean, back in those days when there was, like, only, like, 2 regions, then, you know, it's you could understand it.
Yeah, but it's you gotta catch them all, not you gotta catch what's available.
It makes you wonder if they ever thought it was actually how big it was that the game would actually get.
And just think, 10 years from now, it's gonna be like 2,000 Pokemon.
It did take, like, 20 years to get to 1,000, so I don't think we'll be seeing 2,000 in 10 years. It'd probably, like, 20 years.
Or are they ever gonna stop? That's the other question.
Maybe one day they're eventually just gonna realize it's just like... People are gonna realize it's like... Game Freak are getting lazy. We shouldn't support them anymore. I mean, it doesn't really matter though, because it's the merchandise that makes the money for them, not the games.
The other thing though is, yes, I love new Pokemon, but I love it whenever they go back and revisit old ones that haven't gotten any attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like giraffe egg, you know. All of a sudden getting a new evolution.
It has to be one of the stupidest evolutions, though. Just turn his tail into a hoodie. Why not? Just give him a hood.
Yeah, but the stupid ones are the best.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
I suppose, because everyone loves the Dunsparce.
Okay, I gotta disagree on that one, but
I gotta agree. That spot is really nice.
It's just, let's give him an extra body segment and just give him an extra syllable in his name. Yeah, that'll work. That'll make money, right? Just print and money.
I'm waiting for my favorite Pokemon to get
Whoops.
some sort of evolution or de-evolution.
Not again.
My favorite Pokemon is Miltank.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind
I'm
of
like-
weird. Why is that?
People are gonna
don't
be
know.
wondering. Yeah, why is that?
I guess the struggle of Whitney's gym back in Johto.
Yeah. I was just about to ask, did you have PTSD from Johto?
Yeah, I did. But I spent so much time trying to beat it that it just became one of the favorites, I guess.
But that's the funny thing, though. Get a Geodude. It's easy with a Geodude. Look at all the Magneton. I think I'm lost. I think I'm lost. I don't see anyone. Where are you guys? I'm lonely.
Just keep going down.
Yeah, just follow the despawning rods.
I think I took the wrong turn, though, because I don't know where... here you are. I literally had to jump down the mountain to find you. That's how far away I was. How lucky I was to see you guys after jumping off a cliff. Whoops. Gosh darn it. I keep running into the routes. It's annoying. I hate it. I mean, I think it's crazy how some people will, like, restart the game, play that first part of the game for, like 5,000 times just to get a shiny.
With the shiny starter?
Yeah, shiny starter.
Would never be me. Don't have that much time.
Wow. Thanks,
Yeah.
Cubchew. Thank you for spawning right in front of me. Cool beans. Wipe that booger, you gross thing. I mean, I don't mean that. I don't mean that. Cubchew's cute. Well, I think we haven't found one, unfortunately. Feels like a waste of a sandwich. Yeah, exactly. Where are you? Where were you? Where did you go? Well, that's that then. We have failed. Disconnect the game, get the herbs back. Is that gonna work considering we were here?
Which herbs do you need? The salty ones.
I don't know which ones we need. I don't even have that sandwich, because you need to find the herb before you can actually see the sandwiches, right? Only one way to find out. Do you have the herbs to make the sandwich, Gil? Any?
I have one salty and one spicy one. And I think you need two salty ones, so if Junekoh or Guildsins Guildsins have another soil team, we can make the sandwich.
No, we don't appear to. Ah, Guild, I love the Quaxley case.
Oh, the book bag? Oh, the case of
The case of your phone, your Rotom phone. Yeah, I love it. Alright. Genocided Maiden says there's a glitch, apparently, to get the herbs back. So, I guess we'll have to see if that'll work or not. A poor, unsuspecting Scarlet player? What's that mean? Oi! What does that mean? How dare you? Skull is the best game. I don't care what you say.
He's violent.
You can get Fluttermane? What does that mean? Whee! Alright, I think Guild's the only one in the lobby still.
Oh, do I have to... You want me to exit out?
I can disband it, it's fine. Because I need to do that to let them back in anyway, it's fine. Alright, I'll start the group again. Of course, unfortunately, for those people... I mean, I don't think anyone would try and nick a place in from you. I'm not that big. So, whatever. I'm just gonna pin that message because I'm just gonna do a quick BRB because I need a drink. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.
to restart the button for a second.
Work. I have a 12-hour shift tonight. Yeah, and we got bad news yesterday. We were told 2 of the other people that I work with got fired. So there's only 3 of us left. So to expect 6-day weeks.
Yikes.
At least 4 12-hour shifts a week.
But I muted myself, sorry. Sorry. Oh dear. Now, if this Pokemon segment wasn't scuff enough, that's just the icing on the cake, that is.
What, me just talking to myself to your chat?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay. Seems like it doesn't work. I guess. Sit this one out.
Alright, I'm starting a new group. See if this works. I mean, I know this game's online in particular is extra like glitchy, but you know, I'm hoping that this isn't just an issue.
Okay. Let's try again.
Are you still connected to the internet?
Yeah, I am.
Alright, take 2.
It worked.
There you go. And Guild's here too. Let's go!
Nice.
So we're not actually getting a shiny Gardevoir, we're getting a shiny Fluttermane. That's literally what we're gonna try this time. Considering there's so many Violet players, of course it forces the Violet Pokemon to spawn first. It's fine. I mean, it's not what I particularly would have preferred, but if we have to do that just to get at least one shiny before the end of the stream, then that's fine.
Isn't Fluttermane Scarlet? Needs to be day though.
I don't think so. Oh, he said like shiny Fluttermanes, okay. I mean, that's a shame, but you know, it is what it is. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I can't fly to the 0 gate because Annie's here. blocking the fly thing.
Oh no, I can't go away from there. Wait,
Gosh darn it.
I'll go into area 0, maybe then go back.
Oh, there you go. You've moved a bit. I can go. I just about could select it then.
Okay. Nice.
That's a relief. So is that a shiny Fluttermane, by the way, Junekoh? Gotta wait for him to answer in the chat. Shame he can't talk to us, but you know, it's fine. That's a Valiant. I mean, I don't know. I'm a Scarlet player. What do you want from me? No, I shouldn't do that. I should have Cable Guy. I love him. He's such a derpy Pokemon. Aw, thank you, Gil. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you. I'm surprised you didn't say you're welcome, considering you can talk to me.
I was muted.
Oh, man.
You're welcome.
We're all muted. We're all scuffing this.
I was taking a drink and I didn't want the mic to pick it up.
Ah, yes, Fluttermane. I see. I mean, what can we... It's a shame we can't just pass the time. Why can't we just go back to the dorm and sleep? Just let the time speed up. Why can't we do that? It's because they probably don't want us exploiting things. Not that we can't already exploit parts of this game. Okay, let's go to Area 0. Like Junekoh said. I am very bad at that when I'm talking to multiple people. I'll often confuse people.
Wait. He's outside still.
I'm gonna do something quickly. One last attempt to get this audio to fix itself. Nope. Nope, I gotta look into this. Wait, why did you go outside? You can actually do it in there, you know.
I don't know why he does. Wait, he's next to the entrance, but on the right side.
He's on the cliff. I see. What do you mean? What are we doing? Oh my gosh, he jumped. I can't believe he did such a thing. Ah!
I didn't know that you could jump down there.
Oh dear. 100 out of 10 stream 90 bonus for Scuff. Oh, is it daytime?
Wait, but I don't see you.
Yeah, I think that's what happens.
I don't see anybody.
Yeah, I also don't see anybody.
Guess my mom was wrong. Guess my friends would jump after me. Aw, that's so sad though. I know Junekoh's family situation isn't the greatest. Right, so what's even happening in here anyway? I just see all the same Pokemon. Unless it's a higher... Oh, wait. Eh? I see Junekoh! What? I can see Junekoh!
Oh,
What the heck?
I also see. I can see Junekoh, but not you.
That is so weird. And he's standing in a giraffe rig. Miraidon, no! Don't do that to that poor giraffe rig! What are you doing?
I don't see nobody. Oh wait, I see it. I see it. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
So, is he actually just standing here now, or is he actually moving?
For me, he's just standing there.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I see Junekoh, but I don't see guys.
I got attacked by a Pokemon. If we all somehow got attacked by the same Pokemon at once, we can fix this.
Just get attacked at once. Yeah.
I can't know. I can't know he's gone. Oh my goodness. Is this his Pokemon? Yeah, it is. It's his Pokemon he's fighting with. Oh my god, why? Huh?
That one I am fighting.
Oh, I see.
Iron Hands.
Alright, I think it's fine now. Oh my god! Braviary, please! I don't want to fight you. You can kill Cable Guy if you want anyway. I guess you could say it's the early bird that catches the worm.
Oh my god. I'm leaving.
Ouch! Don't bonk me, Junekoh. Oh my god, no. Not another one, please, I already made the joke. I can't make it again. So what is supposed to be happening? Is this basically just rarer Pokemon show up? Or... I'm trying to understand the logic behind this decision we've made.
Yeah, I'm still confused because Junekoh is the only one I can see.
Yeah, I think that shouldn't be. You should be able to see everyone else.
Apparently Area Zero is very glitchy online. I guess this is basically Junekoh, like, finding some sort of exploit. Like, you know, during, like, you can interrupt with the cutscenes in, like, the past.
Oh no, I'm falling forever.
Yes, Area Zero is extremely buggy. So have we actually done the picnic? I think that's... Oh wait, no, that's not his. I can't... What?
I'm battling that one.
Oh.
It killed me.
It's not a shiny though, is it?
No.
No. I don't know what the shinies are like, because apparently I found the Tyranitar one, but mine was a green metal. But it wasn't a shiny, so I don't understand what that's all about.
Yeah, I think the shinies all look metal-like, so silver. For the future ones.
What do I do with the primal ones then? Oof, cable guy, no! That's what happens when you send a low-level Pokemon into an area like this. All feature Paradox have no paint. Okay. I wonder what that means about these past ones then, because I'm seeing the past ones still. Oh. Well. Nah, I don't want to fight you anymore. Alright. The past ones have different colors, so that's pretty easy compared to the other ones then, isn't it, huh? Eh? Oh my gosh, please. I don't want to fight you anymore, Corviknight. Go away. I think my Orthrim needs like a, wait. He's doing a picnic? How is he doing a picnic in Area Zero?
Wait, where is he?
I don't know, but I just see the icon next to his name. It's got a picnic.
Zero gate. Okay.
Oh. Not that we need to go back, I don't think. I actually thought the effect was going on, that's why we were battling Pokemon in here. I'm just gonna wait at the start of Area Zero, I guess. Wait for him to come back. If we can see him, I guess we only need to see him anyway to know where he is, so we know where the shinies are more likely to be. Now head to the cave. You mean underground? Yes, okay. Well, here goes nothing. Okay, I'm here. And I'm surprised how Koraidon isn't dead. He is some sort of super Pokemon or something. Right, so where are you? Where's Junekoh?
What the ammo?
Gonna be very hard to find each other when Juneko's the only one I can see.
Well, he's the only one I can see too. But there's
Same.
oh. So should I stay or should I go? I don't know if he wants us to meet him at the entrance to the cave or not. That's the thing.
Kind of flat on me. Okay.
What are you doing there? Oh, I guess you're, are you getting your Pokemon for your Pokédex? Find a Fluttermane. I think I found one, but then I ran straight past it. Oops. Oh my gosh, no, I don't want to fight you. Oh, now I can't get away. Not very effective, but he's like 10 levels higher, so... I'll send out Icy Boy. Because I want Cable Guy to get the XP, because I put the egg on him, so hopefully he could level up from this.
Is it weird that I'm not getting any Pokemon this time?
Yeah.
Kinda.
For me, there are Pokemon all around here.
Alright. Level up for Cable Guy. What the heck are these things?
Oh. That's the one that I have, shiny, that I showed you.
Oh, it's like a
Cute.
it's like a Fluttermane, but it's the pre-evolution. Ah.
No, it's the other thing. The one that looks like a flower.
It looks like an onion or like a bulb flower.
Yeah. Ah, it's one that Jita used. The champion.
Yeah, but this is like the pre-evolution.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's great. I got it down to like 1 HP with a move. That's awesome. So hopefully it'll be easy. Yeah, got him. Oh my goodness, what is this? Like, no name, thank you. What the heck? I think that was him. I saw a Pokemon like glitch in and out, so maybe.
No, that was the red one. The red one. forgot the name. The bird whose tail is actually the sack of presents.
Yeah, Iron Bundle.
Yeah.
The one with the tail, the sack.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Drapion. I don't think I found him before in here.
I want to see Pokemon too.
I mean, I'm seeing Pokemon that just literally disappear. So I assume everyone's where I am. Is that why this is happening?
I don't even know where I am.
I mean, he said in the cave, and he said find a Fluttermane, which I think is the Jigglypuff, I think? Is it?
Fluttermane is the ghost one. Mischievous.
Alright. So, is that telling us what his Pokemon is? Is that what he is?
I think you need that one to glitch something.
I mean, I'm down at the very bottom now. And I'm not seeing any Pokemon. Although I found some random bottles of soda pop. Which is weird, but okay. I mean, I can't find the Fluttermane. I'm finding Glimora, but not a Fluttermane. This is proving to be a very, very weird stream. Okay, don't ask me why, but I'm in the lab. I'm going back down to that room. I don't know why. Because there's nothing...
Hoping you're gonna bump into Professor Sada?
I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know. Just because I couldn't find a Fluttermane anywhere. That's why. I'm just confused. I literally just saw the lab and I'm just like, yeah, why not go into the lab? Why not? Let's see if there's anything in here still. Maybe something I missed or something. Yes, here. For a second I was like, how do I get out? It's alright, I know now. How long's that herb got left on it anyway, Junekoh? Oh, here it is.
Oh.
So what happens anyway? Ah, nicely done. 8 levels lower, but still able to take you down in one hit. Nice. Yeah, I'm still really confused. I found the Fluttermane, now what? Do we battle them or what? Excuse me. Rude. Screamtail. Oof. Well, it wasn't shiny. Is that what we're doing then? We're just looking for shiny, flutter tails? Alright. So, does doing it at nighttime make... Does it doing it at daytime making it easier to find them? Because I'm still finding a lot of the same Pokemon anyway. It's not just me, is it?
Yeah, I think when I'm near you, when I'm near you, the Scarlet is spawn. But
You called it the wrong thing 5 times now? Well, I don't know. Well, at least Cable Guy is slowly leveling up. That's something I'm doing. That's something I'm accomplishing.
I gotta say, I agree with what Annie said. I only get the Scarlet exclusives when I think you're around me.
That might make sense.
so in the end, you gotta find the flutter main. Because it doesn't spawn for us.
I mean, for me it's confusing because I don't know what the shiny one even looks like.
We can all
I'm-
meet at the entrance to the lab. So that the Pokemon spawn for all of us.
Yeah, I'm right around a meal and I just got a great tusk.
Okay. Cause I'm seeing other exclusives. Your exclusives.
Yeah, it's probably because I'm like around you.
Oh my god, there's a great tusk in the floor! There's a great
That's the
tusk in
one
the
that I'm
floor!
Having a good time.
Yeah, I think that's the one that I'm battling right now.
Just chilling, just having a good time.
Gold or yellow is the shiny flutter main.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I would like that. It does sound pretty awesome. Huh? I thought I heard one. Yeah, it's all about finding them, though. That's the difficult part. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I kind of wish I was still playing Slime Rancher right now.
And it would be easier if we could see each other so that, you know, we could stick around each other.
I'm literally just running around. Well, there's another one, not shiny.
Let's try the entrance. Okay.
Oh, that's right, I can climb walls now. I keep forgetting my Koraidon can do that. Try the entrance. What about the entrance? You mean the entrance to the lab or the entrance to the whole cave?
I think he means the lab entrance. So that we can all meet there.
I just need to find the lab. There it is. I think. No. Maybe. No.
The whole cave.
Well, there's another one. It's kind of weird. The whole cave. Okay, I don't know where that ramp is now. I've literally just run around everywhere. I have no idea where I even am anymore.
Probably just climb up and you run and walk up the right face.
Ooh. TM. Psychic. Nice. It's the fact we can't see each other is the part that really makes this whole thing annoying. Oh, shit. I found the ramp, I think. Yeah, I found the lab entrance at least. Alright, I'm heading back up now. Hopefully, maybe, probably. Well, there's another flutter main. Why is that one over on the wrong side of the safety fence? You're gonna fall! Look out! I don't like that most of the Pokemon are just literally spawning in. They're all literally spawning in at the last second and I'm barely dodging them all. It's a bird, it should be fine. Yeah, probably. Oh my gosh. Gibble, please. I mean, it's fine so long as it's not an emu like I think it might be. Then it might be in a bit of trouble. Great Tusk. Glimora. Okay, I found the cave entrance. Right, okay, there it is. Alright, so we have this guy. He'll show us where Junekoh's going. No, go after the Venomoth. Alright, where's he gone? Where's he gone? Excuse me. This is proving to be a very troublesome thing we're trying to do here.
Yeah. Kind of.
It'd be fine if it was just us, you know, if it's just the person who was using the herb.
But we should be able to see Junekoh, shouldn't we?
I mean, yeah, it should be. You can see each other anywhere else in the game other than this place. Although I no longer see Junekoh's critter, so I don't know where they are or where I'm meant to be.
Yeah. I also can't see anyone. Not even Junekoh.
I think I'm literally just gonna go in and just see what happens. This is what happens when Game Freak are forced to put out a product well before it's ready.
See, I'm watching your stream and I'm like right where you're at. I'm like following you.
You might find it a bit tricky because the stream is probably a couple of seconds, you know, behind. This is, yeah, this isn't fun. Wait a minute. Oh, that one's dead. That one died. It had a black tail and it died. It's like, is that just...
Yeah.
Well, at least I know where one of you is. Honestly, if I was where Junekoh was, we'd be finding lots of these, but I don't think he's with us. I don't know where he is. I mean, he knows where I am. He's watching my stream, I'm sure. Right. Why isn't anyone showing? Because the game is buggy. I saw a great tusk for a second and then it just instantly vanished again. I mean, okay, I can see everyone is here because I see you all on the map, but I can't actually see you, which is the really weird part. I mean, this was clearly a terrible idea. I'm pretty sure we knew that this game in the Area Zero was super glitchy, but you still was like, yeah, let's just try it anyway. Let's see what happens. Not fun. And I'm sure I'm losing viewers by the minute. It feels like it. I mean, it might be because we're not actually hunting for, like, the Gardevoir anymore. Ooh, outrage! A move perfect for Claire! Anyway, I'm back at the lab anyway. I feel like if we were like... all started at the entrance, and then, you know, I just started, you know, if Junekoh just started moving in a circle, it'd probably be easier than trying to navigate the whole cave system. Because at least then, I think the Pokemon would, like, respawn. I cannot but think that'd probably be the best idea. Okay, guys, Juneko's coming to me. You guys come to me too.
Okay, to the entrance of the that.
I'm right in front of you. I saw the little thingy you were battling.
Can you see my Earthworm? Because I'm battling an
No,
invisible... I just battled an invisible Pokemon. What the heck?
I did the same thing. I pulled out mine to see if the Pokemon will show, but they don't.
Really weird. And that one's gone. Okay. So, you guys who are watching me on the stream, you can see the direction I'm facing, right? If Junekoh is to reply in the chat that he is going to progress, he's gonna... if he goes this way, and we just go round in a loop around the whole area, then hopefully we'll find something. I assume you're already here?
I'm here.
I'm also next to you.
It's a shame Junekoh isn't here. In the chat, I mean. Not in the chat, in the voice channel. It'd be so much easier. Ah. Oh dear. Which wall exactly? I mean, I think we're almost out of time on the sandwich anyway. Unfortunately. It's stuck. You mean it's stuck in the wall? Yeah, it's stuck in the wall. Okay. Oh dear. Whereabouts? Is it near the ground level at least? So we can literally just like crowd around you and just like clear the area every time? That'd probably be what we need to do. Wherever you're stuck, we need to go to near where you're stuck. Maybe. Of course this would happen as soon as we got a clear plan of action. Of course this would happen. Oh dear. Honestly. Okay. I'm just gonna go order pizza.
With pineapple?
Well, one of them, yes.
Pineapple?
One of them is gonna have to be pineapple, because that's what they want.
Yeah.
Have to pull back to the 0 gate, might as well give up. Gosh darn it. What an annoying thing to happen.
Yeah, it's kind of scuffed.
I mean, I see that Hariyama thing.
Yeah, I just beat it.
Alright. I don't know, I was hoping for just, you know, any hope that that might have been him. That might have been Junekoh somehow back off the wall. I mean, that is very unfortunate.
Ooh, I don't have this one.
I mean, I think I see Junekoh on my map. If there was some way I could get close to him, then maybe it might have been able to get the spawns at least. Doesn't look like it though. Thank you for the head pats. I hate that these shiny streams are really not going the way I was planning for them to go. This has proven to be...
Oh, I found a shiny.
What?
Limora. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, at least someone found one. Where are you exactly?
If you go from the lab, and follow the ramp on the first, how do you call it? Elevation.
Oh, was that outside the front of the lab?
Yeah, if you go up the big ramp.
I mean, I know where the Koraidon ramp is, but I don't know where your ramp is.
You mean the ramp right in front of the lab?
Yeah, I think so. Not the little ramp, but the big ramp that you see from there. Alright, I already caught it.
Well, I knew that was gonna happen. That is crazy, though. That's crazy good luck.
Yeah, but I don't need it. I already have 2 of those. That's my 3rd one.
You know what? I think at this point you should go for a team of shiny Glamora.
Yeah, I also think that.
That'd be such a flex on someone, just literally going into an online battle with them and just be like, yeah, how about this? Oh my gosh. Well, that's a positive of sorts. Let's do what Junekoh said. Let's gather outside.
Wait, that's the 2nd stream where I was the only one to get a shiny. First one was the one with Junekoh? Where...
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, where I got the little pig.
Yeah, you got the little oinker.
Yeah, Lechonk.
Lechonk.
Name.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, if I hadn't found a shiny yet, I'd still be super salty.
Oh yeah, you found a gold dog, but I wasn't there.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's still so weird though. I still don't understand why Area Zero is like that. It just seems so... It seems like it's a big issue. Surely everyone who's tried to go in there has experienced it. Why do they not know about it? Maybe they don't care. Maybe.
Here it is.
So, I have some bad news.
Oh
I'm gonna
dear.
have to go soon.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's why we all gathered up here, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we could end the stream. Oh, look, you've got shiny Glamora.
I have a
Imagine-
shiny on me right now. Let me see.
Imagine if everyone here had a shiny Glamora. Just you watch Junekoh pull out one, and I'm just like, why are you flexing on me? What have I done to be flexed on for? Well.
Oh, Nataria.
Very nice. Okay, everybody, since this is my first ever 4-person stream at this, I think we need a commemorative photo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look at your stream now because that's just gonna confuse me.
Wait a minute.
I mean, Annie's pretty much where he needs to be. You're all pretty much where you need to be, actually. Although, your phone is blocking Guild's face. Oh, dear.
Is that better?
Oh my gosh. What is that? Why is that thing there? I could literally take a picture then. It's like, look at my shinies, bros. It's like, that's not yours. Okay, as soon as the Altaria stops circling, please, please, Altaria, stop circling. Wrong button. Okay, that's probably about as good as we're gonna get.
Nice.
So that's gonna
Oh,
be
stop
it, everyone.
circling.
I'll be it for everyone. So let me thank you so much for watching today. It's been a pleasure having you here. Hold on. I want to wave. I want to wave bye. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Stick around because we're gonna do a raid, obviously. VTubers have to stick out for each other. You have to look out for each other, you know? So, I'll see you guys later. Bye!